Hello and welcome. I am glad to see you here. This is episode 25 of Oatmeal Breakfast Plays a Video Game. Every day I can't wait to record myself playing Sudoku. I hope you find it as fun to watch me play Sudoku as I have playing Sudoku. Today while playing Sudoku I am going to talk about comedy. The other day I said I am reading Mastering Stand-Up by Stephen Rosenfield. I finished reading the book yesterday. I spent a little time today looking over the book. I read the book now, all I need to do is put what I read in the book into practice. Too bad I can't stroll up on a stage somewhere and tell funny jokes. It's so exciting to think that I can write my own jokes, and that if I work hard someday someone might say, "Did you hear that joke Oatmeal Breakfast told about such and such?" Oatmeal Breakfast was 4 laughs a minute. So funny. You missed a great show. I have read a book about how to be a stand-up a few years ago. I never took the time to write my own jokes. I never thought I could write my own jokes. I thought I like that all I need to do stand up is myself, and funny jokes. I can make people laugh without a lot of expensive equipment. Stephen says something like that in the book. And I thought, wow, I never thought that telling jokes does not take much equipment. I thought I wanted to be a screenwriter. Then I realized that I don't like movies or television that much. What I do enjoy is watching stand-up comedy on my television. I have never been to a stand-up comedy club. If I did, I am sure I would want to be the person on stage making people laugh. In Mastering Stand-Up, Stephen says that, if you make people laugh you are already a comedy writer. You write with your mouth. So all you have to do is write down what you say. He says something like that. I have made people laugh, so I am a comedy writer. I learned a new thing about myself. I learn a new thing about myself every day. So I want to write comedy. What do I want to write comedy about? I hope to write comedy about my hobbies. I wonder what jokes I can write about bees and beekeeping, or what jokes I can write about gardening, video gaming, cooking, movies, food. I suppose I can write jokes about anything I want to. What's a good joke about Sudoku? I will have to think about that. I don't know that I will ever make it to a comedy stage. But I do know that I am going to try to write jokes. I like to make people laugh. I have never thought I am terribly funny, but who knows, I may come up with a good joke. What will my comedy sound like? I will repeat that Richard Pryor, Amy Schumer are two of my favorite comedians. I have read a book about each of them. I can't remember the name of the book I read about Richard Pryor. Amy Schumer's book called The Girl with the Lower Back Tattoo. What in the book surprised me? What can I say? I would say I don't know what surprised me in the book. I do remember that she said she liked to read magazines. I am as good as I want to be at book reviews. I also like Cheech and Chong. I thought their movies from the 1970s are the funniest movies I have ever seen. I am sure I have seen Up in Smoke, so as I was saying, it's so exciting thinking about what writing jokes So now all I need to do is get words onto paper. I write every day so I don't have trouble setting aside time to write. Now all I need to do is set aside time to write comedy. When I talked about movies the other day, I don't think I wrote about my favorite comedy movies. Or did I? If I did, why not write about my favorite comedy movies again? Up in Smoke is one. I laughed so hard the sides of my mouth hurt. I also like Airplane, and Airplane 2. Leslie Nielsen was one of my favorite comedy actors. The Airplane movies are so funny. I also liked Shrimp on the Barbie, another Cheech Marin movie that is all I can remember now. Those are the comedy movies I laughed at. What else can I talk about today? I wonder what else I could do along with my comedy. When I did a presentation when I was younger, I could not draw, so I drew a stick figure, and people laughed at the stick figures I drew. I did not think the stick figures would get a laugh, but they did. It did not bother me that they got a laugh. Now that I am old, I can draw better. At least I hope I can. I wonder if I can add juggling to my comedy. Right now when I juggle, I can get the juggling balls to stay up for a few seconds, then it is onto the ground. So I need to get better at juggling. Juggling and stand-up comedy, I wonder how I would make that work. Ventriloquism sounds interesting. I have never thought about trying it much. I might want to try it. Juggling and ventriloquism, and jokes. I need to write a lot of jokes, and tell them to people. That was one of the surprising things I learned from mastering stand-up. To find out if a joke is funny, you need to tell it to people. I thought stand-up comedians knew if a joke was funny. And that was all they needed. I don't know why I thought that. A comedian is funny, so they must know what other people will laugh at. It also surprised me to learn that comedy writers can revise jokes. I thought that if a joke was not funny, it got thrown away. Writers can revise their drafts, so why didn't I think that comedians could revise their jokes? Well, the joke was not funny, so into the trash can it goes. Now I know that is not the way it goes. Now I know to think the joke did not get the laughs that I wanted, so how can I change it? Or do in fact need to get rid of it? Or set it aside for a later date? I know I can make myself laugh, and sometimes other people laugh. So all I need to do is start writing jokes to get a lot of practice. Think about how can I make this subject funny? Or what is funny? What do I think is funny? I never thought I could actually write comedy. Now I can't wait to write about it. I should stop talking about writing comedy, and start writing comedy. I want to write some jokes in coming episodes of Oatmeal Breakfast Plays a Video Game. As you are about to see, I solved the entire puzzle in one sitting for this episode. It took me 13 minutes and 13 seconds. I hope to see you here tomorrow. This is Oatmeal Breakfast wishing you a great night.